Hello, BNI Alberta North. Welcome to your video pass-along newsletter. It is Monday, July 15th, and my name is Ann Mehta. I'm your co-executive director, and I truly hope that you've been enjoying the absolutely beautiful summer we've been having. But sometimes that could be a challenge. Sometimes it's a challenge to separate ourselves from work and actually achieve that balance. And that is actually the topic of our Member Essential this week. And so here in the video, I'd just like to expand on two of the points that you'll actually find on our blog. A link, of course, is in the newsletter. So the first of four tips that we have is to create boundaries. And I struggle with this, I'm sure you do too, but it is so important to set expectations with our clients, with staff, with our colleagues on when we are available. And remember, it's okay to say no. It is absolutely painful to say that, but it is okay to say no. Technology has certainly disrupted how and blurred the lines of all the boundaries, right? And so when you receive an email at 9 p.m., when you receive a message over the weekend, it is okay not to respond until you are back in your work hours. Point number two is to simply turn off that technology. There's so many different ways that people can get in touch with us now, right? We have phone calls, text message, email, LinkedIn, WhatsApp. I mean, the list just absolutely goes on and on. And if we don't limit our time with that technology, there will just be that slow trickle of information at any hour. And of course, that's how we fall into the trap. We end up clicking on that message, end up opening up that email, and now your brain is going. Now you're kind of back into that workflow instead of spending time on what you had desired to, what you had actually set out to do. So those are two of the tips that we'd like to share in the video pass along. Go and take a look at our blog. There's a link right into the newsletter. And I'd love for you to share what are some tips that you have in achieving that work-life balance. It might be a work in progress. Would love for you to comment in the video below. There's lots of things going on in our region. Let's get into that next. We are going to be hosting our 8th blood drive on Saturday, August 3rd in conjunction with Canadian Blood Services at the University of Alberta location. If you are a part of our blood drive team, please do log into the app or the website and secure your spot. That's a part of our donation times. And this is also a great time for BNI members to come together and network and get to know one another. So there's some cool benefits there as well. If you're out of town, if you're unable to join us on Saturday, August 3rd, please do click into the app and pick one of the public times that are available. Of course, all of your donations when you're part of the team go towards our BNI Alberta North pledge to Canadian Blood Services. If you've never donated before, if you're interested in getting involved in this initiative, this community initiative, please do reach out. There's plenty of information on our website that links to the Canadian Blood Services website as well as to why you would benefit, what you would be doing in our community by donating blood, and especially on a long weekend is where Canadian Blood Services has an amazing increase in the demand, but of course a drop off in the donations. Next big regional event that we have coming up is coming up on Thursday, September 12th, and that is our 12th annual BNI Charity Golf Classic. And so tickets, registrations are now open, sponsorships are available, and we've been selling sponsorships. So thank you to all of you for your energies and enthusiasm in getting involved in this annual tradition. And all of the proceeds go towards supporting our member charities. And we're going to be getting them involved in the Golf Classic as well, of course. In terms of other events happening throughout BNI, on Wednesday, July 17th, BNI Global is hosting an online session where you can explore BNI's opportunities around the world. BNI has been expanding around the world, and so if you'd like to hear some stories, if you'd like to network with other BNI members from across the world, that session is called BNI Around the World with the BNI Senators, and it's taking place at 7 a.m. on Wednesday, July 17th. We're hosting a BNI Basics workshop for new members and tenured members to just get refined again in those core BNI skills. That's happening on Wednesday, July 17th at 9 a.m. We're hosting that online. Brent Haiti is hosting a mentor huddle on Monday, July 22nd from noon to 1 o'clock. This is a drop-in session for mentor coordinators and passport mentors where you can learn some things in terms of accelerating in your role and also supporting members, which is what the mentorship program is all about. And then our next cross-chapter collaboration is coming up on Tuesday, July 23rd, and this one is going to be focused on retail businesses. So of course, members that have retail businesses, and also members that have clients that have retail businesses. So that is taking place from 9 to 11 a.m. online. Please do register at events.bnialberta.ca. If you are a new member to our region, there is a BNI Canada new member mixer, which is taking place on Wednesday, July 24th from 2 p.m. to 3 in the afternoon. And this is where you will have an opportunity to network and introduce yourselves to members from across the country. There's so many other things going on. Take a look at the events calendar, events.bnialberta.ca, where you can read about the events, you can register for them. You'll see that BNI Canada and BNI Global are putting on a lot of their own events that you can take advantage of. Until I see you next time, either here at the BNI Regional Office or perhaps at your own chapter meeting, or maybe at one of our networking events, I hope you're staying safe, staying healthy, and remember, BNI starts now.